while you think, listen to the difference of white noise and brown noise.
This is brown.
Okay. This is white. That's brown. So it's like
wait,
deeper.
Can you start from the beginning? Can you say before you play it what it is?
Yeah. White noise.
Static electricity.
Yep. Brown noise.
Brown noise is pretty oceany. White noise makes me feel like I'm inside of an old television.
Yeah. There's also pink noise. I don't know if I know what this one is.
Play it.
It just like has different.
Play it.
So really quick, I'm going to go pink, brown, white.
Okay, ready.
To see the difference, okay?
Yep. Pink, brown, white. If I were to rate, I think brown and then white and then pink. Pink was the worst.
I think
one
so too.
Sure.
I prefer brown.
I agree. It's like
that.
screechy. It's like too screechy. See, that's why I like brown noise, and then I have it like pretty like low. And for me, that works, and I like it because I just like have it plugged in my phone, like, and I sleep with it like right there, literally.
Good.
Good. And it's nice. You know what's funny though is I was like, I need to get an alarm clock that has white noise as like attached to it, like those sunset or sunrise lamps that I've seen. And I got it, and then I used it for like a week, and then because my schedule isn't set every week, like I was like, every day I'm gonna wake up at 7 to the sounds of birds chirping and the sunrise coming up. After 3 days, I was like, I can't I don't know how to snooze it. Or like, what if I like want to actually wake up at like 7:20?
Snooze it.
I know, but I want to. I want to just keep laying in bed. So it like is annoying that it Herkle-Durkle.
Hey, it's Casey.
I'm Meredith.
And this is Kiera.
And we're 3 best friends in a long-distance relationship.
We've learned some valuable lessons along the way over the last 10 years of being friends.
Now let's get to it, because... Hey guys. Welcome back to It's Been Forever.
Hi.
I'm Meredith.
I'm Kiera.
I'm Casey.
I know, I never know when we are saying hi, guys.
I thought I was supposed to respond.
Are we saying hi to our listeners or hi to each
I
other?
got the vibe from you specifically that time that you were saying hi to me. So
Sure.
I started to respond.
I did leave it open. I will
Okay.
say. I left it open.
The eyes
in
were
case.
eye contacting too. So it was like,
Yeah, sorry.
to the
So
soul.
anyways, welcome back.
Anyway,
Here we are.
Thank you.
Each we are using some new equipment, so hopefully the recording records and the sessions.
So you don't have to listen to Meredith be like, and so during this part,
Hey,
what
guys.
we actually are talking about.
I tried to use my best ASMR
You
voice.
did
It was
good.
actually pretty
you did
good,
Really, you
Meredith.
did really
Thank
good.
Thank you.
I'm not
It's just
Thank
it's just so
you.
funny because like you're like, oh yeah, cool, and then you're like, and then as we move into this next direction,
If you look out to your right, you'll see.
yes,
That's kind of what it
that
was.
was totally
giving a
vibes,
tour. You would do really well those jobs like at like a campus or like a museum, and you're just like walking crowds through.
Actually, I
you would do good with
secretly
that.
love to work at a museum. You know, like when Joey got that job at the Met.
Yeah,
Was it the
on
Met
Friends.
or the Natural History Museum? And he just had to like memorize all the lines and stuff. I would love to do that job.
Yeah.
I would love to do that job.
I'm
Plus,
literally
I love
blinking, but
history.
That's fine.
I love history. I think,
Yeah.
and then they'd be
You
like,
do.
"Really? That's crazy." I'm like, "I know, isn't that crazy?" They're psychos.
Actually, one of my
You're like,
favorite
stay in school.
random
Yeah.
one of my favorite random facts about my friend Gabby. Hopefully, she's okay with me airing this out, but she did have a job like that, like in high school. I think either high school or between like college.
And Gabby's from England, correct?
And Gabby's from England.
That's a cool fact I feel like we have to include.
Yes, true. And that
British
actually does
accent
play
makes all the stories better.
and it actually does kind of play a little part because I might be totally butchering the like context of this, but she did have a job like that where she was like giving people tours. I don't know if it was at a museum or like at a like castle kind of thing, but she was that person that would like know the history and then like guide groups through. And I want to say it was like more of a like castle vibe, something. Maybe it wasn't super famous, but I feel like everything over there to Americans were like, oh my gosh, because we don't really have history like that here.
We don't have history like basically at all. We're like a baby.
No.
We're a baby.
We're
country.
babies.
I don't know.
But
I don't have any money. I'm just a little baby.
I'm poor.
That's one of my favorite memes. Anyways,
Cool.
So today,
that's that story. So way to go.
Okay, Kara, we're done listening. Thank you.
Yeah, so we're done.
For your
So that's
time.
the end of my story. Love that.
Oh my
okay.
God.
I didn't
She
mean
was
for it to
like,
be-
she was
Got
like,
it. Got it. Never talking again.
Okay, that was a really bad story. So the only way that we can smoothly transition out of that is to make you feel like an idiot.
I just didn't know how else to move. So
Maybe she wasn't done. Maybe did you
Sorry,
ask?
are
if
you
she
all
was
finished?
done?
Are you all done?
No, I could fabricate the story more, but no, honestly, that is it. So, I mean, it was a good time to transition. So, take it away, Mare.
Well, maybe we could bring Gabby on at some point and
There we go.
hear her British accent because that's
She
awesome.
can roast our baby country.
Yeah. And then
Yep.
she can also tell us about the history of that castle or whatever it is that
Right.
she toured.
Right. She's going to be like, that was never my job. It was like a local museum. I would be like, okay, got it.
But
got it,
she's
got it.
probably
She'll
like,
say,
that was never my job. I was probably so
Kiki.
dead wrong.
Did she call you Kiki?
She does not.
Well, sometimes-
I need a recording.
well, it's only when I'm like being cheeky and then.
Cheeky.
Cheeky! Have you heard that?
Yes, that's the most
Okay,
British thing
sorry.
I've ever heard in my.
I've definitely
Okay.
taken some British mannerism, well, like languages, and cheeky is one of them. So anyway,
I like that.
Kiki.
Okay. So
Yeah.
today we thought we would do a little ketchup and mustard, and we're going
Oh
to
my
share.
gosh. Okay, your elementary school teacher
I know I
past is
couldn't
showing.
help it. I couldn't help it. Do you know our first graders every day would leave, and their teachers would say some form of like, "See you later, alligator," in a while, and they
Yeah.
and then. I don't remember any of the other ones, but there's a bunch of other ones with animals.
After a while,
And it was kinda
crocodile.
cute.
That's one.
But that's what the kids would say in
Yes,
response.
but she means
Oh,
like other.
Oh.
They would
I
tee
see,
up
I see.
another one
Yeah.
like, "See you tomorrow."
Orangutan. Ah.
that was the worst one that you could do.
I know. I was trying to help her. This is her deal. It's her
I know
fault that
that
she can't
it's
remember.
my fault.
That's funny.
Anyways, we're gonna do a little ketchup and mustard,
Oh.
and share some wins for the week. All right.
Yeah.
So, Kiki, do you want to start us off?
We're calling her Kiki now?
We've said it like 20
I
times
know.
in this episode, so here it is.
It was kind of nice.
Okay, well, that's the
kinda
last time you're
cute.
going to hear it.
Okay,
That's the last time.
For reference, they only call me Kira because Kiki is my Charlotte nickname. So that's why it's funny.
It's her self-proclaimed nickname, so we're going to let
Exactly.
her self-proclaim it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, I am starting off strong with my first one. My first two, really, but I'm going to just say first. So I pushed myself to the gym today. That was a big win.
Big win.
That's
Considering I awoken and started my period. So I really had no motivation. And also
I
it
do
was
not blame you.
pouring rain. Like when I say pouring, like downpour. Like my sister says it's pouring and I go outside, I'm like, it's fine. It's like sprinkling. No, for me, pouring down to where my car is like 2 steps away, like from my front door, and I felt like I was drenched. You know, one of those.
Yeah.
But anyways, I pushed myself off of my bed and I said, I'm going to go to the gym. And I feel like that's a big win because I've been having low motivation. So the fact that it was raining and also I started my period, I will say win for Kiki.
I think that's
my first one.
awesome. I mean, I haven't had my period over the past couple of months
Mm-hmm. Right.
due to the pregnancy that I'm having.
Due to the baby.
And I think that having your period is just one of those things where you just feel gross. You feel like you look gross. And like everything is just gross. And then it's raining on top of that. So the fact that you got out of bed and literally went to the gym, which is also kind of gross when you're not in the mood, like hats off to you. I think that's amazing.
Thank you. That's why it's number one,
Very
because
good.
I feel like that it can only go downhill from here, unfortunately.
It's good. Do we want to go through all of ours? Like he goes through all of hers, or do we want to like take turns?
Let's take turns so we can kind of like.
Yeah, I kind of
change
like the
vibes.
breakup.
Yeah.
Yeah. Casey, you want to go?
Yeah. I'm kind of cheating a little bit, and I went back to Saturday because I know you said for this week, but like, sorry. So I coach volleyball. I know I've mentioned that before, but if I haven't in a while, I still coach volleyball. And so we're in club season. We're really in like the heat of the middle of the season, and I coach 18-year-olds. So a lot of these girls, this is going to be their final season ever playing club volleyball, maybe playing volleyball ever. Some are going to college, you know, some are still trying to get recruited. And so when you get to the middle of the season in really anything, you have to kind of make that decision of like, am I in it or am I like, not really in it? And so we kind of had that conversation the week before. And then we had our volleyball tournament last Saturday. And we got second, which was really exciting. And so we only lost one game and all day. And we lost the game in 3 sets. So it was a really good game. The girls fought really hard and they played really well and together as a team. And everyone was in it. And it was just as a coach, that's really rewarding. So that was a really good way to start off the week, even though like technically it was last week, but I'm going to count it.
It's within the week realm.
Yeah. That's great, Case.
What about
That is
you,
a good
Michelle?
way to
Thank you.
begin the week. I love that.
Yeah. So our dog, Finn, we got him the beginning of February. So we've had him for like a month and a half now. And he just this week successfully started ringing the bell to go potty outside. So, and like today, I didn't have to initiate it at all. Like it was like every 2 hours, he would ring the bell and he'd go outside and he would go potty. Which, if you have like owned a dog or like tried to train a dog, you know, like this just feels so good. Like, because even like 2 weeks ago, we're like, is he ever going to do this?
Right.
Like, you know, is he just like a little stupid little puppy that's never going to learn?
Yeah.
You know? But he got it. So
he got it. He's smart.
Huge win.
There's a
Huge
brain
win.
between those eyes.
Yeah.
There's something up there.
Oh, that's funny.
That's cute. Okay. Another one for me was, well, it starts off on a low, but it ends on the win. Okay. So I woke up in the midst of pulling myself up out of my bed, going to the gym, sat in my car for a little bit. Normally I do that when it's like cold outside or raining. I just like need to warm up, need to be prepared, get ready for the drive. Backed on my driveway, realized I have a flat tire, which is annoying as heck. So yesterday I saw the tire pressure light come on, so it must have run over something, whatever. So if it wasn't pouring rain, I would have like, you know, put on my spare tire, but I was like, okay, this is kind of annoying. So I drive back up and I realized, okay, like the time that I got up and I was going to go was like 10 a.m. So I was like, okay, there's still a lot of the day. I know that with Progressive, I have the roadside assistant, so I can just like have someone come and do it for me, really, is like what it came down to. Because I'm like, I don't want to do it. I knew that Colton was going to do something. So I'm like, and I also don't want to just be a burden, but also I have this and I pay for this technically. So I'm going to use it. So anyways, my win was that I didn't get upset in the moment. Like I could have just been like super pissed off. And so I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna sit in my car while it's still hot in here and I don't want to go outside. I'm going to make sure I put in the request to get someone to come in. And then I went inside and I literally just watched Love is Blind and like drank some coffee and I had a little morning. And it took like an hour for him to get there. So that was kind of like whatever. But like I just took it by storm. And then when he got it fixed, I went to the gym. So it like took a little bit to get there, but like a long-winded way of saying the win was that I was just like, you know what? It's fine. I've been here before. I know what to do on the app. So it'll be okay, pretty much.
Yeah.
So
that
was
incredible
great.
Because
another part of my
that
morning.
Sounds like a service I would pay for, but literally never utilize because I would feel like
right.
I can't. So that's amazing that you used it.
I know.
Good
Actually,
job.
I didn't know if the flat tire was part of the service, but when I went through it, so a little history in my car before we go into your next one is twice last year my car just like wouldn't turn over, and I had no idea why. It just like was out of the blue. The first time was I needed a new starter, and the second time was the battery, which was weird because when I put in the new starter, the guy was like, your battery's fine, and then it was like a month later and I needed a new battery. So it's just like a weird series of events. But I think those 2 times in a weird way like set me up to be like, okay, I know that when the app tells me it's going to be 68 to 90 minutes, I know it's going to be more like 45, 50 minutes. And I like know where to look. I know what to do. I know who's coming. So I like kind of was prepared by the time, like today I was like a flat tire. Okay. I was like, that is the lowest of my priorities. You know, I still need to drive and like, but I was like, okay, it's not like a part of my car right now that I have to like take to the shop. I'm like, I can drive on my spare for a little bit, you know, kind of a thing. So it kind of worked out in my favor that I knew what to do and that I was like, I've been here before and we know what to do. So
that's like straight grown up stuff right there.
I know.
Impressive.
It really gross. Is. Hate it. The worst.
It's really impressive though.
Thanks.
So in Oregon, it's really green all year round. So in that aspect, I literally can never complain. Like our grass is always green, the trees are always green. I love it. But what's been happening, because you know it's getting closer to spring, there has been tulips and like other little flowers that are blooming like all over the place. And so the stairs where I work, walking up the stairs, I've been watching these little like, and like in the progression of this week, they just started off as like little stubs. And then towards the end of the week, there was like a full-blown flower, and it was just really sweet. And they're bright yellow and just like a fun pop of color that you kind of need in the morning, you know, when you're walking up the stairs and you're like, oh, I like that.
Yeah.
That's really cute, actually.
I don't know. It was just kind of nice. And I am like, with the change of the season, that always just gets me so excited. And that's just those little things that are like, yay, things are actually happening. You know, you can kind of feel like stuck in that rut, but there's like
you're
changes.
Actually getting out of winter.
I watched you flower all week, and now you're actually a flower. So it's just fun.
That's actually so cute.
That is sweet.
Kind of small, but kind of fun.
I know. I like that. That's a cute win.
Well, today we have some little neighbor boys. We like share a driveway with the house beside us. And they're a really, really nice family. They have 3 little boys. And Noah was working from home today, and I was home by like noon on Fridays. I'm done working by noon. So we were both home this afternoon, and we heard like their little boy voices outside, like around our house, and we looked out the window, and they're putting Easter eggs around our house.
Oh, that's so cute.
And then they like I was sitting on the couch, which is by our front door, and I could see them come up to our front door, but we don't have a doorbell out there. It doesn't work. So they like taped something to our door and ran away. And Noah went out and got it, and it's like a come to our church Easter, like you're invited to our Easter service for church, whatever.
Oh, that's
but
cute.
then it was really
cute.
sweet. So, and it said like there's like 12 eggs, but only 11 of them have candy inside because one of them is empty because the tomb is empty. You know, one of those type of things. But we went out to like talk to them then, and they were like, yeah, there's supposed to be jelly beans in them, but we had to use Skittles because people keep eating all the jelly beans. And then we were like, wait, are we not supposed to, like, are we supposed to give these back to you? Like who people are eating this? Is it like your kids in your Sunday school
class? Are they just themselves eating the jelly beans? That was my first thought.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought like maybe the kids in their Sunday school class were eating them, so they're like, oh, we have to use Skittles. But then like that was way last Sunday, so this makes me think that they've done this to a couple different houses, and they've given them
reusing candy
because it's Friday.
You got reused eggs.
You got reused eggs
like multiple times.
And then I'm like. Well, do we give them back? Like, I don't know. I feel so it was a win because it was really cute, but also now I'm really confused because I've definitely eaten the jelly beans. Not all of them, but I definitely ate some.
You know, someone else was digging through that.
I can't think about that.
Sorry,
fingers and those eggs.
I know, Kira.
I'm sorry. That's the first thing that came to my mind.
I totally thought the same thing.
I also didn't think that you would be that about it,
but my desire for the sugar outweighed how grossed out I was by that. So Anyways, that was my another win.
That's hilarious.
That's actually cute though. Okay, this one's really short. Did my laundry. I'm gonna add that to my wins because
That is a win.
sometimes that doesn't
hard.
happen, and I knew that I
Yeah.
had to because I not only ran out of underwear, but I also ran out of socks, which is like weird.
Oh.
But I also like a particular sock. You know what I mean? Like I have a pack
no,
of like
I totally get it.
like 8 or whatever like short white socks that I like, and so I know that I have to go to like my non-favorite sock after that. So that's when I knew it was
There's nothing
about
worse than
time.
wearing your backup underwear or like your backup socks, like your
Right.
backup. Like I have it
Right.
because I just in case, but if I wear you, like I don't want to wear you.
Exactly.
get
Yeah.
No.
Speaking of, we were talking about pregnancy brain earlier. Sorry, quick side note.
Yeah.
I was using my backup underwear today, and I went to the bathroom and realized I put them on inside out.
I did that last week.
No way.
That's funny.
I was like, why are these
I was like-
weird?
Yeah, I was like, why do they feel so weird? That's
Yeah.
so funny.
Yeah.
Oh,
And it was the same scenario for me as well. Backup.
That's really funny.
Inside
Backup
out.
underwear, inside
Yep.
out. It was just not. Maybe
But,
it
like,
was
double whammy.
the best day. Yeah,
I was like,
that was an L.
That's an L.
We're talking about wins. That was an L.
I went to take them off. I was like, why is the like inside liner like outside?
You like felt like a
Okay.
hole on the outside.
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
That's a
so
weird
funny.
hot take. Like, what is the hole for?
I've never understood.
I like don't get that.
I don't either.
Okay, good. I'm glad not the only one.
I
I'm
don't
like,
know.
is this something that I just like? I was so sheltered that I
No,
don't.
I don't think
know.
anyone really knows. I think there is a purpose, but also I don't think anyone knows what it's for. I don't know.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. So mine is just in this season of spring and stuff.
Yeah.
We live in a valley. I live in the Willamette Valley is what it's called.
Mm.
And during the winter time, it's really just more of like the wet season. So it just like rains and it's cloudy. And so when it's super, super cloudy, you can't really see the mountains. But because it's starting to get really nice, there was like 0 clouds today, basically, or just like a few ones that were just like puffy and cute. You could see all the mountains surrounding us that, you know, basically shows us why we're a valley. And it was gorgeous. Like I was just like, oh my word, this is so pretty. You can see like the
Nature.
giant, what's that one mountain? It's not Mount Hood, but it's the one that you can see over there on 22. Mount Jefferson. We're just going to go with that. Kira, I remember when you came and visited me and we were driving on that road and you're like, is that mountain real over there? Do you remember saying that? And I was like, yeah.
no,
it's real.
but that sounds like something I would say.
But it looks like one of those mountains in like a catalog type of thing where you're just like staring at it and you're like,
oh, is that like it's so pretty? Like that's
yeah,
what
it's like
oh,
so
okay,
pretty.
okay.
It's like perfectly snow peaked and like
Ugh.
it's just like so pretty. And I was like,
Also, so Oregon. Like,
Yeah.
of course, that's
I
right
was
there.
like, I need to like go on a hike and like drink some coffee. That's how I felt, which will lead me into another one later. But
I like that.
I didn't go on a hike to spoil that.
Just to be clear- just to be clear, no hikes were
Just to
happening.
be clear, it wasn't the hike. But yeah, I just when Bryce and I moved here, it's almost like 6 years ago now, which is crazy.
Oh my
I told
gosh.
him, let's never forget how beautiful of a place we live in, and days like today
Yeah.
just kind of help really like remind me like how awesome it is that we get to live here.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful, and I don't know, God knew what he was doing. You know what I mean? He just knew.
Amen.
He knew.
A to
Amen,
the
I
man. Oh my gosh. What a mare saying.
This week we had another ultrasound, our 32-week
Oh yeah.
Scan, fun.
and it was the 3D one, which that picture was kind of scary.
Yeah, Mare sent us a photo. Whoa.
I sent it to them.
Jump scare.
We should just put it. It was kind of a jump scare.
I kind of
not
didn't like
'cause
it
the-
that much. If I'm
Not
because
because the baby wasn't cute, but like the cord was in front of her face.
I'm gonna go back
And then there
look
was
at it
like
right now.
this weird like reflection on the side that looked like a demon face. And I don't know if you guys saw this, but my sister too was like, yeah, I see a dog. Like it looks like there's a dog face in there.
What?
So
are you
I'm
giving birth
looking
to a
at
dog
it
you
as
look-
right
well?
now.
Yeah. I am pregnant with a baby and a dog. Yeah, the dog is on the top right.
Dog is on the top right. Okay, so we're gonna post this.
kind
Oh,
of.
there's the dog.
Kind of.
Yeah,
What?
just totally.
Great dog. I'm sending
Yeah.
this to Bryce right now.
Yeah. So like baby, kind of fun to see. Like her nose is probably the most clear thing you can tell, but then everything else is scary looking. Noah, literally, we were in the room and the ultrasound tech, like it was on the screen, and he was like, I probably could have gone without seeing this.
That's so funny.
He's like, I'd rather have gone back in time.
And then when he found out that the 3D ultrasound costs more, like it's like an extra charge, he was like, yeah, I really didn't need that, you know?
I cannot.
So,
Yeah.
but anyways, but we confirmed that she is a girl. So like at our 20-week appointment, they said that like they couldn't quite tell, but they're pretty sure it was a girl. And so this one we got confirmation. She was like, oh yeah, very clear. It's a girl. So that's my win that we have confirmation.
Can I?
That's
make
a big
one
win.
More funny observation about this 3D?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Okay, so have you guys ever seen the Scary Movies? It's like a parody of all like
never
scary
seen-
movies.
Oh, actually, yes. I think I watched it with you
a while
actually.
ago.
No, it's not Haunted House, which is probably what you're thinking of. But the scary. So there's a man in it who actually plays. He's on Schitt's Creek. He's the mayor. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he's in this movie from it's like early 2000s or like late 90s or something, and he has a little hand, and it's all like kind of shriveled up.
That's good.
I need you to
Looks
look
like
this
that.
up, Kira, if you're not already doing that, because it looks like you're doing that.
I am. I was also
And
zooming in on the
he-
baby, but I'm looking
He
up that
mixes like mashed potatoes with this little hand, and he's telling everyone, "This is my strong hand," and he talks like really creepy. And his little hand, that I don't know, it's just reminding me of that.
The cord looks like that.
It
yeah.
looks like his special hand.
It's his special hand.
Did you?
Send it. That's so awful.
Okay, send it though.
So we will be posting.
Send
Oh
it.
my god. I'm sending it. And then I'm gonna send it and then I'm gonna
Kira, send it.
the thing is I'm sending it. And then
Kira.
I'm gonna send us
My strong hand. It does look like that. I
Wait,
hate
I'm
that.
zooming in on the hand and I'm gonna do it. Oh wait, wrong. Hold on.
That's not her hand in the sonogram. I want that known. That is the cord. Her fingies are normal, I think.
Okay, wait till I set them side by side.
Stop it. That's so funny.
Well, I think the thing too about the ultrasound is it looks like, because you can definitely make out like her nose and mouth and stuff, but like it looks like it's glitchy. Like her face almost looks like she has two
Yeah.
faces. So I think that's part of it. Is it's not
she's
like
got a
it's
little
clear.
bit of a dog head
Yeah.
coming out of her forehead. And
Right.
They
then
said
hand.
there wasn't enough like fluid. Like you
don't have enough
drink a ton
amniotic
if you
fluid
if
type
you do
thing?
this, yeah, drink a ton of water beforehand. I guess I didn't drink enough, but they said there wasn't quite enough fluid in front of her face to get a clear picture,
Okay.
which is why it's
Oh,
kind of
interesting.
Yeah.
yeah.
Interesting. That's a huge win though, baby girl.
But baby girl,
Yeah.
yeah, praise God,
Oh
because
my
I got a
gosh,
ton of girl
confirmed.
clothes. So
Take
Wow.
strong hand.
That's funny. I just can't stop looking at that hand. Sorry.
It's like actually like so similar now that we're even looking at it side by side. It makes it even better.
Oh, good. She's gonna be beautiful. We have no doubt. Just to confirm. Oh boy.
Okay.
I know. I'm looking at my list. Oh, okay. Another gym one, I guess. So not only did I go to the gym, but one of my wins is that I PR'd at the gym in the hip thrust machine.
Yeah, you did.
So that was exciting.
yeah, the
and
hip
I felt
thrust.
I felt buff, and I have definitely high imposter syndrome when I go to the gym, and I'm always like, Colton, like I'm like I don't feel like my weight is like as much as like like either the person before or the person beside. He's like, you cannot like look at them and like
Yeah, you
compare your
can't.
weights to
Matter.
them.
Can't
You
do
just
that.
can't do that.
Can't do that.
And I just always do it. But like a little part of me was like looking to like the girls to my right. I'm like, I wonder like how much they're. That's awful. That's awful. But I did do more than them, so then
No.
I felt better. So
okay. Yeah.
Okay,
It's normal.
Can I ask how much you did? Or
yeah,
if
I
you
had
don't have
to.
tell
I had to figure out from Colton.
Okay,
because,
you can ask. You're not allowed to bully her for
I'm
it.
not going to bully her for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I do have a
please
number in
don't.
my. I have a number in my brain that I think maybe it
I
is.
could see you doing this. Okay.
No.
Okay,
I'm
well,
just-
now I'm scared because for me it's a lot, and it could be like nothing.
No, I
But
have
it's
2 numbers
300
in my head.
pounds.
I have 2. That's great.
I feel like
was
that's
it?
300.
That's really good. That's
Oh my
really,
gosh.
really good.
I feel like that's pretty
I thought
good.
you were gonna say 245 or something.
Okay.
Like, so that's really good.
Okay, that's
really
good.
proud of
That's what I was at like 2 weeks ago, and now I hit 300
and
today.
it should have been
Good for
like it was
you.
probably pretty hard, but like you were able to
Yeah,
get through
it was
and
like,
stuff. Okay.
and the last 2, I was like, I'm gonna hold at the top. And I'm
yes.
crying
Feel
inside.
that burn. Feel that burn.
So I'm not gonna lie,
Oh,
my
I'm
butt
so
feels
happy
really
for
swole
you.
today. So
Oh,
I know,
You
so
have
that was
said
exciting.
buff and swole since
I
I
know,
told you
sorry.
to stop saying
Sorry,
both of
sorry,
those words.
Sorry. What do
You
I
said 'em both.
use? Strong. Okay.
Strong.
Yep. I said it, and then
Strong
like you said
is
it. so-
adequate.
Okay.
That's an adequate
That's
word to
as much
say.
as you need
Okay.
to say. But I am happy for you. That's really
Thank you.
really great, Kira.
Thank you.
And you're going to be walking around all double cheeked up.
Exactly.
On a Thursday
Yeah.
Boom,
afternoon.
boom.
So I'm happy
Yep.
for you.
Thank
Bang.
you. Thank you.
So apparently I'm obsessed with weather, or maybe I couldn't get my brain off of this. That's probably more like it. I was like, or like trying to think of happy things for the week, or like, you know, wins for the week, and I just kept thinking of weather. So this is my last weather one, and then I'll take a chill pill. So it is cherry blossom season here.
Oh, that's
So
cute.
cherry blossom season, obviously, like you're in Bath and Body Works, and you have cherry blossom lotion and the body wash and the body mist and all of the cherry blossom things, right? We all went through a cherry blossom phase. And yes, Japanese cherry blossom season is gorgeous, but we actually have cherry blossoms in Oregon too, and it's just they're super pretty.
It's just as
Bright
pretty.
pink trees.
I love that.
Bright
That's
pink.
cool.
And you have to savor them because they don't last.
Oh, they don't
long.
last long. So when I was driving
Oh,
on
really?
the road
A week.
today, yeah, they last for
A week?
like, yeah, like a
At
week.
least
like
here, the ones
two-
when they bloom here, it's like a week.
I would say ours is probably like 2.5 weeks.
Still,
Okay.
that's really like what happens afterwards.
It is quick.
Are they? Do they look dead?
They just
They're just a
die, and then they have leaves, and so then
Oh,
it's just
okay.
kind of like a normal tree. They don't
Got it.
look dead. It's just
Okay,
like they're
okay.
flowering. They're flowering right now, and they're just really
Yeah.
pretty. And
Got it.
we have like a whole row of them, and our entire downtown in Salem is just covered with cherry blossoms.
That's cute.
And you can like walk through the park, and there's just
It's
it's super
really
pretty.
cool.
It's like a big spectacle every year. So
Yeah.
pretty.
That's really cute. Honestly, I love those wins because
Beautiful.
sometimes it's those moments that's when you feel happy and you're like, okay, I'm feeling
Yeah.
a little personality back. The trees even are getting their
Right.
personality back.
yeah. So
And I
I'm
love
getting
that.
my personality back from the weather.
Exactly.
Clearly. So
That's cute.
Clearly.
Clearly.
I got a massage yesterday and I
Oh,
didn't fall off the table.
what do you mean fall
Which-
off the table? Have you
Wait,
done
have you
that
fallen
before?
When I walked into this room, I took one look at that table and I was like, that is a narrow table.
Did she not have a thing for it, like a pregnancy pillow set up for you?
So no, you just lay on your side
Oh,
for a prenatal massage.
I have
There's-
like a belly.
I mean, there probably are tables like at a chiropractor. They have like a squishy.
Yeah,
like they can like
Yeah,
my
adjust it.
massage lady has the thing for your boobs and your belly, and so
Oh,
you can lay on
really?
your stomach.
Interesting.
can-
See,
It is
yeah. I'm kind of this is one thing about me. I love to get a massage. I'm a snob about my massages. If I'm paying $70, I don't want one thing to go wrong. I want to
Yeah.
be stress-free. So I got a gift card. My sister-in-law, this is so nice. She doesn't even live around here. She must have called or like Googled like prenatal massage in Orange City,
Yeah.
Iowa, and found this lady. And it was good. Like I'll say that it was pretty good. I think it would have been better if I could like lay on my stomach. Like the pressure was just like there's only so much pressure you could
do from
have
the side.
before you push someone off the table. And the table was I was just concerned about that too. Like I feel like I'm gonna fall off this thing. Like I'm big. I
Yeah.
got a big tummy.
Yeah.
But it was free, like gift card, and I didn't fall off the table. And I was a little sore today, which I want after a
Okay,
massage.
good.
So
Hmm.
it was
I'm
good.
happy for you.
I do agree with you though. Massages are expensive, and like if you are paying that much, you should leave feeling good and not like what was that, or like I'm too sore. Like you actually went too hard,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna be in pain for months.
I
like
remember one year you got your massage Kira for like your birthday. You know, you always give yourself a massage, and he like went hard on your lower back, and then you were in like pain for like a week.
Yeah. Like I think back to that when I was like, that was weird. Because I agree. There's like a difference between the good pain, like, oh, you actually got all the knots out, and like it hurts because your like body's like adjusting.
Yeah.
But the one that I got that year, it was like too much. Like I'm like, I feel sore, and it was like a month later, and I feel like that's like way too long.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was like really weird.
Yikes.
So, but the weird thing was in the moment, I wasn't thinking this is too hard. So I don't know what went wrong. But
Interesting.
anyway, so I agree with you. And that one was like stupid.
Yeah.
It was like bougie. It was like $120. And then I left and was like, that's dumb that I spent that much.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I mean, it was like a 90-minute, but still.
Yeah. My 90 minute is like 100.
The one I go to is an hour, and it's usually 70.
That's, yeah, I guess it's not too like terrible, but
Yeah.
still.
Interesting.
Once I started doing 90s, like I can't go back. You can't
You're
go
like,
back
what
to
is a
60-minute
60-minute massage?
Can't.
Well, and they have the option of like a half an hour. I'm like,
Why would you ever do half an hour?
Why would you do
don't
that? Yeah.
understand. I'd be like,
No.
you're just getting started, baby. I'll pay you more
Yeah.
right now. Keep going. 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I just couldn't do 30 minutes. Couldn't do it.
Well, now I'm thinking back, and actually, I'm gonna adjust one of these, because it's dumb, and I'm gonna actually change it to.
Dumb.
Well, I said I had a good work week, and maybe it's not dumb, but I feel like I have a more fun one.
Okay.
That's why I said I felt productive this week, which I did, and that's, I guess, a good win. But now thinking back to, Nashville, because I was in Nashville last weekend. One of my wins is that I found a new favorite food item that I love, and it's very specific. I love everything bagels, like love them, like cream cheese or
That
with
is
stuff
Kira's
inside.
staple.
It's just so good.
Yeah.
And this kind of like diner that I found, it had everything bagel, like holes almost, like they were like, look like buns,
Like bagel bites type things?
pretty much. Yeah.
Okay.
But it was like filled with some kind of like, it wasn't, what kind of cheese was it? It wasn't pimento cheese, but it was some kind of cheese and like something sweet. So it was like the savory, sweet, and cheese. And it was like every bite was just so good. And sometimes the win is just like a really good food item.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm sure I could look it up to figure out what exactly it was called. But that was a win. Finding that place, because I had never been there before. And then that bagel bite situation, cheese thing. Literally, I could probably have that for every day in my life and like never be tired of it. It was like that good, like life-changing good. So I'm gonna put that on there on my win list.
I like that.
It's
I
up
like
there.
that a lot.
Mhm.
Actually, I think I first had an everything bagel with you, Kira. I think I was always scared
Really?
of them. Yeah.
Did you have it when you went to?
I think
my-
so.
Oh, really? Shout out, Mr.
I think
J's.
so. Yeah. I think
J.
I think that was the first
J's.
time I ever had an everything bagel because I just thought it was like, I don't know. You see like the poppy seeds on there, and it's just like a lot going on. And I was
It
just
is a
like, hey,
lot.
I'm cool with like just a plain bagel or like a strawberry bagel or something.
Yeah,
But you really opened my eyes, so thank you.
I'm glad. Glad I could be of influence.
Okay, I'm going to transition from the weather, and I'm also going to talk
Okay.
about food. So this week I really, really wanted Alfredo. And Alfredo from jars just grosses me out. Olive Garden grosses me out. And I like there's just this distinct like Alfredo taste that like tastes like puke to me. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know. Does that make sense? Do you guys know what I mean?
I don't like Alfredo, but I've never had it homemade, so maybe I.
Okay. So
If I had what you're talking about, I
decided
would
to
like
take
it.
I decided to take that on. And I know there's like a very authentic Italian way where you actually don't add cream. But I've been really into dairy since I've been pregnant. So I was like, I'm gonna add the cream. So I started making it, and it's basically just butter and cream and cheese, you know, all the good stuff. And when I was making it, it like wasn't turning out, and I was getting really frustrated, and I was getting kind of bummed. And I was like super excited because I made this chicken, and we were having green beans, and like everything was working out except for the freaking Alfredo, which was the whole point of what I was trying to accomplish. So I was getting really frustrated, but I stuck with it, and it ended up being literally so good. And I was
Yay.
like, I can't believe I made this. So I was really proud of myself. It had that like perfect
Cool
creamy
case.
coating on all of the noodles, but not like so saturated that you're like smacking your mouth because it's just like full of cheese. You know if that makes sense?
Yeah.
So I was really proud of it. And that's all I have to say about that.
No, I love that.
Yeah.
That is a huge win. I kind of want that right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Trust the process.
Yeah, I needed to
Yeah.
trust the process. I
Yeah.
needed to trust it.
2, 4, 6. Okay.
Same. I was like, what am I on?
Well, I'm going through and then I'm looking at the time. I wonder, should we, instead of doing all 10, should we do 5?
Well, we only
'Cause if we're
started
gonna do
recording
another-
at 45 minutes into this.
Yeah, but if so, that's what would that be? That's over half an hour, and we still have May Brings Down the Mood.
But we're only saying one thing.
Yeah, that's true. I'm just thinking if we have to record a whole other episode yet, I don't want to end at like midnight. You know what I mean?
we could do
Are
5.
you- what
are we at?
would you guys? I think we're
That
at,
was 5.
'cause
That was 5.
Was it 1, 2,
Yeah.
3,
I do.
4,
I want to
6.
make.
Oh yeah, I still need to do my last one, but
Can we do?
Make this
That's
out, yes.
random, but can we do? Say I want to end like Bryson and Jess like finally
Yeah.
officially announced.
yeah.
I want my last one to be like that. I'm gonna be like
Yeah.
an aunt or whatever.
We haven't said numbers, I don't think. So we
I
can
don't
just
think
say
so.
like
We're
this
just
will
gonna
be
go
our
through
last
wins.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so I still have one, and then
Then
we'll
we
go
have
through
one.
again.
Yeah, one more.
One
round.
more. Yeah.
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 Okay. Noah and I, over the last couple of years, we've had some of our best friends move out of the area.
Mm.
And each time that happens, it just sucks. Because, you know,
That is
like
sad.
we bought a house and we're having a kid and
Yeah.
we're like,
You're here.
have jobs that we really like.
You're
like
here.
we're here. And so to have
Finn,
our friends
settle
like
down.
keep chill. To have our friends like keep moving away is like just kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
But today it was announced that one of our friends got a job at the elementary school here, and he and his wife are moving back. So Matt and
Wow.
Shayla are moving back, which we are so pumped about. Matt Dahl.
Oh
They-
yeah.
They live like 2 hours away now. 3
Who?
hours away
What's?
now?
Who's his wife?
Shayla?
Your friend.
The redhead?
Okay. Yeah.
And they have little Tia. She'll be 2 in July.
Cute.
And so I'm just excited too, because like it's another like mom friend too.
Yeah.
Like she has a kid, and
Yeah.
like I don't know. I know they like want to grow their family more, and so to like have good friends around who are also have young families,
yeah.
have a young family, you know.
Yeah.
So that was
That's
a huge win.
exciting.
We both saw that and like
Congrats.
screamed. We're like, because we knew they were like thinking about maybe moving back, but they were like, wow, we don't know if it'll be this year or not.
Yeah. Where did they
So-
move to? Like, where are they moving from?
They
to come
moved
back?
near like Des Moines, a really small town. He
Okay.
taught there for the last 2 years. And they
Got
were
it.
like, I don't know, we feel like maybe another year here yet. And but yeah, so they're moving back.
That's exciting.
So we're super pumped. So anyways, yay.
Yay.
Yay,
Congrats.
mom friends.
Mom friends.
Speaking of moms, my last win, I guess we're going to do one more round of wins for the week, is that there was an exciting post that happened in my family. It's official to the world that I'm going to be an aunt. Yay! It's
Love
been so hard to
that.
like not say that when like the two of them have been talking about pregnancy. I'm like, I know someone else that's pregnant. And now I can say it because they posted it. So my
Yeah.
brother and sister-in-law are also having a baby girl. Exciting, but 2 months later they're due the beginning of July, but just because of the size of the baby may come a little bit early. So maybe a June baby, maybe a July baby, but that is just a fun win that news is just out and about. And I'm really excited to be an aunt to 3 babies
Yeah.
now.
Aunt life is the best life. Being an
It
aunt
really is.
rocks.
Aw.
You'll
I
love,
love
it.
being an
I know. I
aunt.
feel so behind because
Yeah.
both of you have been aunts for like years. Like literally Casey for like
I've been
like,
an
what,
aunt since I'm
18
basically
years?
alive. No,
That's-
I was an aunt when I was 8.
that's crazy.
That is wild.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Actually, my nephew that made me a nephew is his birthday today. He's turned 12 today.
How old?
So 12,
Oh, cute. Happy birthday, Ethan.
which feels crazy.
Wait till
Ethan,
they
if you
turn
listen
20.
to this.
I know. I can't.
Yeah,
I
don't
can't
think about
about
it. Once Kalia turns 20, I'm
Wild.
gonna cry.
That's
Perish from old
She's
age.
literally
Oh,
turning 20 in
gosh.
August, and I'm gonna lose
What?
That's
my
insane.
Yes.
whoa.
And she's in Florida right
Wow.
now for spring break, you guys.
Stop. Is she in Sarasota? Tell me she's
No.
in Sarasota. Okay.
She's not, but she got her nose pierced.
I got my
Remember when-
nose pierced.
I know.
on
We got
spring
it together
break.
when I know we did.
I
it
know.
together,
I don't know.
and
I'm like, only me. You
I
two,
know.
duh.
You and I, we literally went together.
We
It was like our
literally
thing.
did it.
And she FaceTimed me just to tell me that she got her nose pierced.
Oh,
That's cute.
And she got on the right side, and I was like, same. And after I got off with her on FaceTime, Bryce is like, now you guys look so much alike. It's going to be so hard to tell you apart.
Bryce,
Oh, that's so
he's like,
sweet.
who's my wife?
Yeah, exactly. So I
Oh,
don't think it'll go
that's
probably
cute.
that far, but
Yeah, sorry. That was kind of
please,
weird. My bad.
not
My bad.
that.
Sorry.
canceled.
yeah.
Cancel.
Anyway,
That's cute.
but that's really, I mean,
exciting.
12, that's huge. And then he's going to be
I
a teenager
know.
next year, and that's just going to blow your mind even more. And yeah.
Insane.
Anyway, but Mayor,
That's
I mean,
wild.
Kara, welcome.
Yes, thank you. I feel like it's an
and
exclusive
life.
club, and I'm happy to join it.
I'm happy for you.
And I think it's so cute that's going to be a girl. Like the thought of like, I don't know, your brother having a baby girl is like kind of just a cute
That is
little,
really cute. Yeah.
and just a cute little
Yeah.
nugget. And it's been
Yeah.
fun. I've been thrifting the last couple weeks for just a couple different like things for like friends' weddings or baby stuff. And so like I've just naturally been looking for like cutie little girl stuff. And I've actually like found some nice things at the thrift that I'm just gonna package up and bring it.
Thrift.
We're doing a baby shower in like Pennsylvania or Maryland, the like middle end of May. So I'm like, oh, I can like
Oh, nice.
finally bring it. I'm like, I don't know if she'll actually ever wear this stuff, but I'm like, I'm gonna bring it anyway, just in
Yeah.
case. So
Yeah.
anyway, that's like a good way to
Mm.
wrap up my wins. Is Anti-Life is gonna be in bloom. Woohoo!
Cute.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just like lump a couple in here because I have so many things that I'm really just happy for at the end of the week. So Bryce and I also had a doctor's appointment, and the baby's heart rate is 134, healthy, alive, exciting.
Yay! Woo-woo.
And then last night, which would have been Thursday, we went to a Blazer game. The Bryce's siblings got us tickets to the Blazer game. It's
Aw.
a NBA basketball team. Sorry.
Thank you. I was like, I don't know who
Thank
the
you.
Blazers
My bad, guys.
are.
I envision basketball, but
I had no idea. So love
Yes, it's
that.
a professional basketball team in
Blaze
Portland.
up.
And
cool.
you say Rip City. Rip City, baby.
Rip
City, baby.
They bought us tickets in like for Christmas. So it's been like a couple months, and then all of a sudden we're like, oh yeah, we're going to a Blazer game. And so we went last night. And one of the guys who plays for the Blazers, his name is Chris Murray. He played at the University of Iowa.
Mm.
So that was
Oh.
kind of fun to
So
see.
you kind of
his
have a connection
progression.
to him. Yeah,
Yeah, we made eye
So you
contact.
know
and he
him?
was like, "Oh, hey Casey, what's going on?" And
Hey,
I was like,
Casey.
"Oh, Chris,
Hey,
whatever.
Iowa."
It's no big deal." And then I went, "Go Hawks!" And he was like, "Yeah, go Hawks."
yeah. Oh, nice.
And then we walked into the sunset together.
With my pregnant belly.
My pregnant belly. And Bryce was cool with it, so it was great.
Yeah.
But I got popcorn at the game, and I've been really loving popcorn this
Mm.
pregnancy. I don't know why.
Like buttery popcorn. Like
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, just I don't know that whatever they gave us. I'm sure there was butter in it.
Yeah.
But I've been really into popcorn. I've been having a lot of popcorn, and so just sitting at the game, just sitting there and munching on popcorn. Bryce got a lemonade, and I was in a good place eating
I like that,
popcorn.
yeah.
I love that.
We were behind the. Oh my gosh, what the freak are they called? Hoops. One of the freaking hoops.
Okay.
What are they
There's a
called? I don't know.
moment right
The net.
Yeah, I don't know the thing you shoot in at basketball. And that's another one of those moments I can't remember any words.
Funny.
But because we were sitting behind there, they gave us those like big, like long noisemakers, like those inflatable things that you can bang together
yeah.
to distract
Yeah.
the team when they're shooting.
I love
They were
that.
playing the Knicks, New York Knicks. You
Yeah.
you heard of the
Yeah.
Knicks?
Yeah.
I know them. Don't know the Blazers, but know the Knicks.
Okay, we know the Knicks.
Sorry.
So
because of friends.
yeah, exactly. That's why I was hoping you would know. But we were being back then. We were like banging our like, missed your free throw. So it was kind of fun. I don't know.
That's funny.
The little things. I told
That
Bryce,
is
I
good.
was like, I can't control myself with these. Like I'm having so much fun.
Yeah.
And the
I'm a child.
couple next to
I'm
us,
a child.
they were having a lot of fun with theirs as well. Like we were both having a lot of fun. And then there's this like lemon sitting in front of us. Oh, he had the worst attitude
Ugh.
ever. He was sitting there like scrolling on Facebook. I'm like, why are you here?
Right.
Yeah. And she accidentally hit him in the head with one of her thingies. And
no.
he turned around and literally glared at her so hard.
Go home.
Yeah. Bye bye.
And she was like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, what is it? It's an inflatable thingy.
Right.
Like, why are you
fine.
taking it so hard? But anyway, he turned around and then she just was like, been all reserved with her little noisemakers. And then she was like slowly tapping them together, like in small motion. Anyway, his girlfriend or whatever, I think they were both kind of like drunk and just like whatever. So he ended up leaving because he kept checking her location. Yeah, I was looking over his shoulder. What do you want from me? What do you want from me?
Duh,
Yikes.
you need to. You should.
Casey
So he kept
wanted
checking
the
her location
intel.
in the like arena, like wondering where she
Yikes.
is. I was like, maybe you should go with her if you're so concerned.
Right.
Anyway, he got up and left, and then I was like, did you hit him in the head? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, why was he so angry? I'm like, it's not that big of a deal. But then after that we were kind of vibing, and it was fun.
I like that.
So
That's
Anyway.
funny.
that's Blazer game.
That was a good one.
Sounds like a fun game. And I'm gonna go. Look
I
them
mean,
up
they
now.
lost, and the
Oh,
Blazers are
sorry.
Oh.
terrible.
Oh.
Got
they're
it.
so bad, you guys. But good vibes.
But still fun.
Who likes the Knicks?
Is that Winston too?
Do you know that?
No,
Oh.
that's from Friends.
That's
Sorry.
Rachel.
Oh, sorry.
When she's practicing
like
how to ask
the Knicks
out.
tickets. Ask out
Joshua.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joshua.
Yeah.
Joshua.
I have tickets.
Joshua.
Tickets for. Yeah. You don't remember
Yep.
that episode?
No, unfortunately, I've only seen it fully.
You've only
once,
watched it
so
through. Yeah, yeah.
That's probably
You
why.
didn't pick it as
Man,
one of your
you're-
shows, did you?
I
She
did.
Okay, so
Because
then
she's
I
only
think
watched
it's
it through
because of that.
once.
It's not a really
I
rewatch. So
feel
I
It's
like-
not.
okay.
You're not over it yet.
no, I'm not over it.
you
'cause
can't
I
recite every
barely
word. Yeah.
know it.
I mean, I'm not.
Honestly,
Oh.
savor that time.
I'm not
Are
over
you?
it. I'm still quoting it.
I mean, I'm still quoting it, but I like.
I talked
it'll
about
probably be
Joey
another year
yesterday.
before I watch it through.
I talked
It'll
about
probably
Joey
be another year
yesterday.
before I watch it through.
What are you talking
We both
about,
just
Joey?
repeated ourselves because we talked over
I
each
know.
other. And then
I
we
heard
talked
that.
over each other
I know.
again.
I still don't know what you said.
You guys have such
We'll get this
similar
thing
laughs.
down sometimes. No, who was it? Oh, was it you, Noah? I laughed the other day and you were like, that's your podcast laugh.
Stop.
No way.
He's like, that's a fake laugh if I've heard one.
Oh, that's so funny. Maybe this is actually your genuine laugh on the podcast, and
It
you
is.
actually
He's never
just,
heard your
like,
genuine
not
laugh.
Maybe you
acting.
never genuinely laugh with your husband.
Yeah,
Right.
you never make me laugh like this, honey.
Snunny.
He said, that's tough. Okay, here's my last win. Okay. You guys know I've been reading through these guys.
Yeah.
Court of Thorns and Roses. My win is that this is the first time that I'm reading a book and I'm not getting caught up on how many pages I've read or how many pages I have left.
This is the first time in your
Like,
life.
Yes, I'm
Aw.
genuinely reading and enjoying the plot and not viewing it as
Wow.
like, oh
I'm
man, to get to
so
the end of this
happy
chapter, I
for
have 20
you.
pages left or something. You know what I mean?
Like you don't
That's
like
huge.
look ahead and you're like sighing, like oh.
Yes,
Right.
totally. Or even if it doesn't seem like treacherous, I'm always like, ooh, good. Like that is my gauge of whether or not this is a good book. Is
Yeah.
like how many pages I can sit and read in one.
Mhm.
You know, I'm not even at all thinking about that in this book because the plot is so good. I'm so consumed.
Aw,
That's
well, I'm
actually
That it,
really
like,
great.
I'm genuinely enjoying it, and that's a win.
being in that
Aw.
mode of reading a book makes reading so much more fun.
Yeah,
It's like you got a
Yeah.
movie in your head.
yeah.
And you just
for
wanna
me,
keep
it's rare.
watching the movie.
I love it. Yeah.
It's a rarity, so I love that. Go Mare.
right. Well,
That's fun.
let's
That was
bring
a fun
down the
little
mood.
time.
yeah. For this Bring Down the Mood, we're going to each share a hill that we would die on.
Yep. I'm the king of my hill.
So- The king of my hill.
Okay.
Case, what hill are you dying on?
So the hill that I will die on, and I don't even care. I don't want to hear your argument. I'm already dead at the top of this hill. Okay? Toilet paper needs to go over, not under.
Mm.
Oh my gosh, absolutely.
So I remember the first time I ever went to Bryce's house, the toilet paper was under. And I was like, is
Oh.
this a deal breaker? I was like,
Right.
"Wait,
Is this
do
a
we have
red
to break
flag?
up?"
Like,
Mhm.
I was like,
breaking up.
oh,
I'm leaving.
I thought I was going to marry him. So I brought it up because I told you this is the hill I'm already dead at the top of. I'm basically
Yeah.
buried at the top of the hill. And he goes, oh, we don't really care. We just kind of put it on. However it lands, it lands. And I went, no.
No. However it lands, it lands.
So
No.
that's what he said.
No.
And I
That's-
went,
No.
well, if you're going to be with me and if this is going to work, you are going to put the toilet paper on the top and not under.
No, I
Um,
agree.
And
I'm glad
so-
we're all in agreement there.
I know.
Yeah.
I was
Three of us say
actually-
we're also on
honestly,
that hill.
like my hands are kind of sweaty and my heart's beating
Okay.
because I was really nervous
We
you
are-
guys were going to say under.
We're on different hills when it comes to crumpling and folding.
Right.
Yes. The
Right,
bad
right.
position
That's
of the toilet
different.
paper.
That's different. We've talked about
That's
that.
different.
We've
Yep.
already come to the conclusion that I think we're going to on that.
Yes.
Yep.
But yeah, I don't understand how putting it under makes sense. And I have an argument for it, so I'll just say it really quickly if I need to convince you.
Mhm.
If you're like, I mean, why does it matter? It does matter, and I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
So when it's over, it is so much easier to quickly rip off to the side.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Yeah.
the better quality you have, whether you go over or under, it is easier to rip. But the cheaper quality we buy, and in this rising economy with all this inflation, I know we're trying to save money and we're looking places we can save money. And typically toilet paper is one of those things that we think it's a better option to go cheaper until it's not. But anyway, that's something that we all have to find out on our own time. But when the toilet paper is over, it rips so much more cleanly. When
does.
it's under and you miss that rip, okay, have fun with
Yeah.
your 50 squares of toilet
Right.
paper. You're wasting at that. What a
Right.
waste.
Right.
And then you can also kind of use your arm to like leverage and bear down on the roll so that you're not like
Yeah.
overusing. Because it's very important you don't overuse.
I
You
also
shouldn't be
feel like
very important.
clogging your toilets full of toilet paper. And don't ever put a wipe down. Okay? I don't care if it says flushable. It's not. Kara, I'm talking to you.
okay,
I don't know. I just felt like you
don't
needed to hear
really
that.
use wipes, so I
Okay,
think
well,
I'll
if you
be
did, don't flush them.
okay. I will say about under too. If like you're at the end of the roll and it's like 2 squares deep and then it just keeps going down and then the rest of the toilet paper falls off, you know what I mean? Like it's to the end and then it's almost like it's top heavy on the bottom and then it just like, do you know what I mean?
Top heavy on the bottom.
Yeah,
doesn't
top
make
heavy.
sense to
Okay.
me.
Okay, I'm gonna backtrack and say bottom. I'm actually just gonna say it again, and then even if you don't agree, that's okay.
That phrase is wild.
Okay, I found our quote for this week.
Top heavy on the bottom.
Be on the bottom. Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
actually say bottom heavy. When the toilet paper is down, let's say there's only like 10 strands left, but 3 of the strands are like hanging. It's gonna force the roll to like unwind, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I
Okay.
mean? I feel like that's easier when it's under and over. You can kind of set it
Yeah.
just right. Maybe
So it's
that's a
not
bad
just-
theory.
So it's not just hanging there and
So
like
it's not-
banging against
right.
things. Is that what you're saying?
right.
Okay.
So I was just trying to give another reason why I agree with you, and I
Okay,
think that
thank
I
you.
actually made
I-
it more confusing. But
Thank you for your
know,
help.
that's
Thanks for
okay.
your help. I felt like I
Yeah,
really cleaned it up there, but
Yeah. Yeah.
get
my
it?
bad.
Toilet paper? Cleaned it up?
Nah.
I
Nice,
also
nice.
like it because you can see the top side of the toilet paper looks nicer than the back side.
Amen. It's
I
all about the
agree.
aesthetic too.
It is.
You
It
can do
is.
more with the front.
And you want the front. Like you don't want the and I'm a folder, right? So I
Right.
meticulously fold with the quilts on the outside. I'm a Charmin Ultra Strong girly. So
oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
I bet your butthole is full of little white flecks.
no. That's why I buy it. No, that's why I buy it.
My grandparents had Charmin, and I just remember it just
No.
flex,
Okay,
flex,
so
flex.
Charmin. Okay,
They
so
would get the soft though, so the strong is
I
probably
hate
different.
the
Yeah.
soft.
cannot get the soft.
The soft is bad. It's like dandruff on your butt.
Bryce literally thought he was buying the right toilet paper, and he bought the wrong toilet paper, and there was flecks everywhere. Like I thought
It
the
like
whole house
disintegrates.
was full of those white things.
How do people do that?
This is not the right toilet paper.
No, and then the toilet paper roll it turns like white because it gets dusty.
Yes.
I hate that.
Yeah.
Oh.
I hate that.
Yeah, that was
hate
weird.
it. Kiki, I hate that. But yeah, anyway, so hill I'm gonna
Okay,
die
anyways,
on.
yeah.
Toilet paper needs to be
Wow.
over, not under.
I
That's
forgot
a
we were
great
still
one.
on that. Okay,
It's
yeah.
not
I know.
over. You're dumb. And Charmin
Yeah.
Ultra Strong is the best. Don't buy Charmin Soft
No,
unless you want a dusty home full of toilet paper crumbles.
We get
Dusty
Angel Soft.
toilet paper.
Angel Soft is a good middle ground, I think.
It is
For
a good
us.
middle ground.
It's not the
if
best.
I wasn't,
It could
if
be
I was
worse.
not going to buy Charmin Ultra Strong, I would buy Angel Soft.
Yeah.
But it does get a little rolly.
Not the not the scented tubes though.
Oh,
They
don't
have
ever get
scented tubes, and I got one of
anything.
those on accident.
Oh.
Bad,
Probably smelling that in your
I
sleep.
don't even know what that is.
bad.
Yeah.
Anyways, Key, what hill you dying
Anyway.
on?
Okay. The hill I'm gonna die on is all water does not taste the same.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die on that
Thank
hill
you.
because when somebody's like, water doesn't have any flavor or taste, I'm like, I disagree
hike.
because
Take a literal
if
hike.
you tasted this water versus tap water versus Dasani water versus Fiji water
Mhm.
versus literally any other kind of water, you would
Arrowhead.
understand Arrowhead specifically, maybe that one. Like you would know that it like not all water is created equal.
Yep.
And I just have heard the argument that it tastes like no taste or that it tastes the same. No, that's a hill I'm going to die on.
Mhm.
You have not lived, or you have just been so like maybe bougie in your waters that you think that it does. Because I'm like, try other waters. You would know. Some waters are drink, or you could figure out like your favorite kind of water, or even bottled water tastes different. So, anyways,
yeah. I'm a
That's my
Brita
hill.
girly. I'm a Brita. Like, unless it goes through my Brita filter, I literally barely drink it.
mhm.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I agree
It
with
tastes
that.
bad.
The best thing about buying this house is that it came with a fridge that has a filter
Mm,
Yep,
That's awesome.
that's nice.
and a water softener. We got soft
Oh.
water and it's
filtered.
filtered.
I knew that I
Amen.
liked the water from there when I stayed there. That's why.
You never stayed in this.
Yeah, you
Oh,
never
yeah,
stayed
you're
in her
right.
house.
That's
I
a
was
lie.
Like,
I
you are
just-
saying a massive
I
statement
did
right
have
now
a
that is
Brita.
not
I
true.
had a Brita whenever we lived over there, though.
No,
so
but hey, we had a Brita. Remember, we had a Brita in our apartment because I was like, I
Yeah.
refuse to not have a Brita.
It also tastes just colder.
Yes.
Like it just tastes more refreshing. I feel
Oh
like in
my
the Brita,
gosh.
and there's no way to
Yes.
explain it.
Nope.
Yeah.
There's
But it
no way to
just-
explain it.
Taste more fresh, like not too cold, but not too room temperature. It just
Never
tastes-
resonated with you more in my life.
Okay, good,
right now in
good.
this moment.
Glad we're on the same hill. Glad. Okay, Mare, take us home.
I'm debating. I have two. One is
Just
Just
whatever you
basic.
pick, we need to be in agreement. And if we're not, then this isn't going to be that fun.
okay. We're not going to be in agreement on this. I don't think. But I don't know how to phrase it.
Okay.
Ketchup is a universal condiment. It can be used on a burger as well as mac and cheese, as well as eggs, as well as french fries. Ketchup. I think my
Casey's
main two
body
things
is doing something.
ketchup on eggs and ketchup on mac and cheese. Those are I guess my statement is they're not just for kids.
We had an
I like
awesome
that.
run, you guys.
Oh,
we had an
no.
awesome run. This has been great, and I've really appreciated it. Every moment of it.
Oh no!
When I was younger,
This is where
kids
it's gonna
wouldn't
have
sit
to-
next to me at lunch
Yeah.
because I would put ketchup on my mac and cheese.
That would have been me.
here's
That's so mean.
That would have been me.
Mare, here's the thing, and I'm sorry, Case, but I actually think I am going to
I know you do.
side.
I remember you
with
slathering
their-
ketchup on everything.
I do like
It's so good. It's good.
on eggs. Like if I do a toast, avocado toast, just do a little hot sauce and a little ketchup. It's so good. Like I
Yeah.
do enjoy that a little bit with the mashed potatoes. I get it. Same
Yes,
with,
mashed
same with-
potatoes.
I know. Same with ranch. I
Not
feel
always.
like
Sometimes gravy you need, you know what I mean? But sometimes
Uh-huh.
mashed potatoes and ketchup,
Uh-huh.
why not?
Uh-huh.
It's the mashed potatoes are the inside of the fries.
yes. Yeah. Oh,
I
that's
don't like
yeah.
ketchup with fries.
What do
Well,
you use
then
with fries?
You don't have any opinion on this then. If you don't like ketchup, then
I'll either eat them plain or eat them with mustard.
do you
plain.
like ketchup on anything.
Because a French fry is delectable in and of itself. Do you actually like French fries or do you like ketchup? That's the question, you guys. That is
I
truly
like some
something
French
you need
fries
to think
dipped
about.
in ketchup.
No, do you,
Some French fries.
you like a
McDonald's
French fry?
fries, yes.
or do you like ketchup?
But sometimes, like, we'll get like a bag of Great Value brand frozen French fries. Those ones you need something with. Do you like, Casey? Do you like ketchup? Period. Like, do you eat it on a burger or anything?
I think it's a sugary tomato. I think it's
So
unnecessary.
the answer is no.
I would.
So then-
if I never had ketchup again in my entire life, I would be okay.
So I think it's okay for us to have different hills because you just don't like the condiment in general.
I also
Like,
think
yeah.
that you're perversing beautiful food with your ladling of sugar tomato. I would truly feel that way no matter what.
Do you like tomatoes in general?
Like mac and cheese. Oh, I love tomatoes. Oh, I eat tomatoes like an
Maybe
apple.
that's a bad a bad
Yeah,
angle
So-
because
and I
they're
ladle
not
it with
really that
salt.
similar.
Ketchup is just so much sugar, and it changes the entire flavor profile of the food you're eating. So it's really
Yeah.
hard for me to understand that. But you know,
See,
what?
I'm
You're
okay
dead
with
up
that.
there.
I also am not
You're dead up
dipping
there, man,
it.
and that's fine. You can die.
I want
up
that
there.
change. I want that change. I like sweet. I have a sweet tooth. I want to add as much sweetness in my life as I can. So I'm going to add that ketchup
Okay.
with that sugar.
Okay.
Mm.
And I don't really like scrambled eggs without it.
Well, see, to
Like, I
me,
don't
I think
scrambled
that's
eggs,
a problem, though. I think you need to enjoy the food as it is, and then that
Not
can just
Casey
be
saying
an
that's
enhancer.
an issue.
No, I,
I don't
just
know. I
really
just-
like
I feel like
scrambled
that's
eggs. But I know
concerning.
that it's scrambled eggs is a good breakfast. Like it's healthy because it's protein. And so to eat it, I'll just add a little bit of ketchup to it. Now the mac and cheese, that one is
That one's
kinda out
unique.
there.
Uh-huh.
That one, but it's
I mean, I can relate, but
and I think I've maybe met two other people who have agreed with me on that. Key, you're one of them. My husband
you.
is not one of them.
okay.
He actually really hates that about me. But
He's like, this is a red flag, but we're gonna push
Good.
through.
Maybe,
It is a
maybe
red
Noah
flag.
and I will like have a support group for each other.
no, seriously, the first time he saw me do it, he was like, "This might be a deal breaker. Like, this is not okay." Because I put it on like the Annie's white shells, and he was like, "This is
What?
gold." Yeah, he was like, "This is gold."
It's like
and you're
basically putting it on
ruining
Panera mac and cheese.
it."
Meredith.
Sorry about it. It makes it so much better.
I'm-
When I was little, I used to mix ketchup and applesauce.
Wait, say that again. Ketchup and applesauce.
Yeah, you heard it right.
Okay, this is where I
You
lost
heard it
Kiera.
right.
This is where the line is drawn. I think. I don't know if I've ever done that.
My mom would yell at me though because she thought that I was just like messing. You know, like kids mess, like put their like fork in their water. You know, they like mess around with their food and stuff. And I was like, no, I want to eat it like this. Like
Your mom's like, you
this."
don't have to, and you're like, I want to.
She's like, stop doing that. And I was like, this is how I'm eating it.
So this
Huh.
is something you've discovered yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And that's fine. Mare's gonna down the hill. I will die
she's
slightly
dead.
behind her. Casey won't even go up
I'm
the
dead.
hill.
No, I am
Um,
actually getting one of those steamrollers or those, rolling, and I'm flattening
Yeah.
your hill.
All right. I'm dead and buried and she's flattening.
Oh, that's funny though. What a one to end on.
Wow.
What a one to end on. You're all welcome.
Wow. Well, if you made it this far, guys, thanks for listening to another episode. And just as always, we encourage you to send us an email. It's been a while, so please send us an email. Let us know where you're listening from. Give us some details. What?
I can't tell if that sounded desperate or not.
It did, and I want it to. So you would feel bad for us.
That's funny.
No, but really our email is itsbeenforeverpod@gmail.com. And you can also follow us on social media at It's Been Forever Podcast on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook. And we're just so grateful that you
forever.
True.
Yeah,
So
seriously.
follow us on TikTok for the time being. But that was fun, guys. Thanks for listening in, and we'll see you next week. Right back on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try ketchup and mac and cheese if you haven't tried it.
Oh boy, let us know what you think about it.
Or you don't have to. There's no pressure.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Bye.